Now to the coronavirus impact in our area. Missouri is reporting 420 new cases since Sunday. 4.9% of the tests are coming back positive in the state. Kansas is reporting 982 new cases since Friday. That's the highest number in more than a week. The number of tests coming back positive in Kansas has dropped slightly from 10% Friday to 9.5% today. Leavenworth County is seeing an increase in cases, and officials have linked them back to the Field of Dreams Athletic Complex in Basehor. They're asking anyone who was at the complex June 29th or 30th to monitor themselves for symptoms. An editorial cartoon in a weekly paper in Gannett, Kansas is drawing international criticism. KMBC 9's Michael Mahoney is live now in Topeka, where Governor Laura Kelly, the target of that cartoon, talked to reporters about it. Michael?
Yeah, indeed. This cartoon in Garnett's Anderson County Weekly Review shows a cartoon dealing with the new mask requirement from Governor Kelly. And it shows Governor Kelly at an image of Kelly in a background against a Holocaust picture of people entering boxcars. The caption reads, "Lockdown Laura says put on your mask and step into the cattle car." Publisher Dane Hicks has apologized and removed the cartoon from the Facebook page of the paper, but he is being criticized from a number of groups here in the U.S. and several Israeli news organizations. Kelly says the cartoon is deeply offensive
and does not reflect the values of Anderson County or of Kansas. I'm glad that Mr. Hicks realized his significant lapse in judgment and apologized. That was the right thing to do.
Now, the governor says that this controversy is an example of how some leaders in Kansas and throughout the nation are politicizing the wearing of masks. Michael Mahoney, KMBC 9 News, Topeka.
Starting today, Johnson County is launching a hotline for reporting businesses that are not following mask requirements. The county joined the state's mandatory mask order Friday. It requires everyone to wear a mask when inside any public space, including your workplace. The order also extends to outdoor spaces where you can't keep a 6-foot social distance. Now, there are some exemptions. If you have a concern with the business, call the district attorney's consumer fraud hotline. That's 913-715-3003. You should not call 911 to report a mask complaint. Clay County health officials are changing mask recommendations. If businesses keep capacity at 50%, then wearing a mask is encouraged along with social distancing. If businesses let in more than half the capacity, everyone is required to wear a mask. That includes staff and customers. With more people testing positive for the virus, it makes contact tracing that much harder. Doctors at the University of Kansas Health System say that's why continuing to follow personal safety protocols is so important.
I know when I was traveling, I know when you're traveling, I know when I'm out in Kansas City, I just have to assume coronavirus is out there. And that's why it's important for the mask mandates, for everybody to be doing their own work, to be wearing the mask to protect it in case you don't have it, in case you are asymptomatic. So we know that it's out there, it's important. We know that this weekend there were probably large gatherings, things of that nature, people getting together, hopefully in a safe manner.
One of those large gatherings was this party at Lake of the Ozarks. This video shows the crowds of people at 2 bars over the weekend, despite suggestions to remain socially distanced. Businesses were expecting a big crowd. You might remember video made the rounds on social media after people packed pools there over Memorial Day weekend.